To our seats right as they dimmed out all the lights. A technicolor world made out of music and shit. Happy to be on that screen. My name is Sean. I'm actually Filipino, so thank you so much for coming to see us. We're actually so happy to be here and performing at the Makati Medical Center.
As the Harvard Din Tonics goes on its biennial world tour, the collegiate acapella group's resident Filipino, Teo Ong, gets to visit home too.
There's a tugboat down by the river.
Before Sean and his brother were born, Sean's dad Willie migrated from the Philippines to practice medicine. Together with Sean's mom Jackie, the family started a life in Brownsville, Texas.
The absence of having that network of family and friends, it was really very different because I'm so used to being surrounded by so many people, and then suddenly you're on your own.
Despite the culture shock, Willie and Jackie made sure to raise their kids connected to their roots.
A lot of Filipino music specifically I used to listen to because that would be whatever my parents were playing around the house. You know, there's a lot of Apo Hiking Society and the VST Company and, you know, all these other people, and like a lot of like Filipino Christian music would always be playing in my house. So much to the point where like I still like know the songs today. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking. So I never came to college with the intention of joining an a cappella group. I didn't think it was like kind of my kind of crowd, especially because I consider myself like shower singer. I'll do it for fun, but you know, I don't think I'm good enough at all.
Sean recalls his girlfriend encouraging him to join a musical. In practice sessions, he eventually met Din's Elio and Andrew. Elio was particularly passionate about the group, and he eventually got Sean to audition.
Her name was Lola, she was a showgirl with yellow feathers in her hair.
Being able to travel the world with some of your best friends is also just really great pleasure.
Small and white, clean and bright.
Obviously, being able to travel home to where I consider home, the Philippines, also a really great pleasure. I'm overjoyed at the fact that I was able to come here.
In their performance at the Makati Medical Center on July 2, Sean makes a special dedication to health workers like his dad.
A couple months ago, actually, my aunt was interned here, and she ended up passing away here due to cancer. And so this performance is really a dedication not only to her, but also to the wonderful doctors and nurses who spend so much time giving us good health in the future. I lost my grandfather to COVID. In 2020 and during the pandemic. If you go to the US, a lot of the stereotypes is, oh, a lot of the Filipino women, they're all nurses, but they're all working so very hard to keep everyone happy and keep everyone healthy. So I thought it was very important for us to acknowledge that, not only for the sake of my own family, but also for everyone else who's, you know, going through the same process.
Sean pursuing music seriously comes as a pleasant surprise to his parents. From the US to the Philippines, his stage parents are there to watch.
We could not be prouder because he's always wanted to introduce the Philippines and the Filipino culture to his, classmates. So being part of this a cappella, especially with the world tour happening, it provided like the perfect opportunity for him to introduce them to the Philippines.
Sean believes any Filipino diaspora kid can achieve anything if they put their mind to it.
Everything you want to do in life is at your hands, technically, you know. There's a lot of barriers that people like to give, you know, like there's financial barriers. I don't have enough time, or I don't know if I can get that done, or like fear itself. However, if you simply believe and try to achieve things, and you take the first steps into trying to achieve those things, everything else will eventually fall into place if you truly work hard enough.
Pack your bags, it's time to fly.
Michelle Abad, Rappler, Makati.